Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Trade of the Day. Hope the weekend was a good one for you. Now, for today's Trade of the Day, I'll be looking at the dollar yen. Why I chose this pair is because we know that we have the up and coming US elections, and at the same time, we really want to see how the USD is going to perform against the yen, which is a classical safe haven. Right. So with that, we have the dollar yen on the daily. Okay, I just want to show you guys that we actually have reacted off this support level here. Okay, at the same time and more recently, okay, we do have a bullish engulfing candle, right? So there's a bullish engulfing candle over there. Okay, so we can keep this support level, and we see that price actually started from here and made a push down over here, right? So we can actually do a Fibonacci retracement of this entire push down. And when we do this Fibonacci retracement, there is actually a graphical overlap at the 50% level, right? So I'm just going to use this as a resistance. Okay, so what we are seeing over here, I'm just going to highlight 50%, is that price has actually pushed all the way down, formed a bullish engulfing and bounced higher. So this 50% on the daily at 105.05 could be our intraday target. So with that, let's go down to the 4 hours. Okay, so this is what we have on the 4 hours. I'm just going to back this line up a bit and just back it down here. Okay, we see that price, now, you know that price, if price is in a downtrend, normally what it does is that it should be making lower highs and lower lows. So price made a lower low, price made a low, it made a high, it made a lower low, it made a lower high, it made a lower low, it made a lower high. However, over here, price actually made a higher low, and now it has made a higher high. Right, so the trend has definitely reversed. Okay, so we can actually use a Fibonacci extension to take this zigzag 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, open all Fibonacci ratios, and we see that the 127.2 is actually in line with our long-term 50%, our daily 50%. So let's highlight the 127.2. Okay, we highlight the 127.2. So this is definitely a very strong resistance level, a very strong target. So we have our target, we have our alternative target, which is the daily support. Let's look for our entry and our stop loss, and with that, let's zoom into the 1 hour. Okay, I'm just going to tidy this up a bit, bear with me for a moment. Okay, something like that. Okay, and we see we want to look at the recent price action. We can actually use Fibonacci retracement from the low to the high and open all Fibonacci ratios. Okay, and we see that the 23.6 is here. Alright, so 23.6 is the first support level. Okay, so this can definitely be our buy entry. We can wait for price to pull back to this buy entry area. Alright, and if you ask me, alright, the stop loss, I will just put it slightly outside of 38.2. Why I chose 38.2 is because if you look carefully at price action tested it once, 38.2, pushed higher, came back down, tested it a second time, and pushed higher. Right, so there's definitely a sort of a support here, and if we look to the left, the 38 actually, there's a graphical overlap here. Of course, it was broken in this level, so we should not consider it too valid, but there is a chance that price actually comes back to revisit its previous support areas as well. And if we look further to the left, there's one level here and one more level here. Alright, so with that, 38.2 seems like the greatest possibility, but I'm still going to put the stop loss just slightly below, because I just want to give my trade a bit more room to breathe. Right, so I'm just going to go ahead, highlight the 23.6 and the 38.2. Okay, so this is what we have, and this will of course be our take profit. Okay, so I'll wait for price to pull back towards my buy entry before I go long. Alright, and then my stop loss over here. Last but not least, I can actually also include moving average. Sort of a confirmation. Okay, 9 periods moving average is really too sensitive, so I like to make it a bit bigger, say 21. Alright, and we see that the 21 moving average holds the trend nicely in a downtrend. Okay, and even in a seemingly uptrend, the trend is held nicely. by the 21 moving average. So 21 moving average definitely works over here. Now, should price actually stop below the what do you call it, the stop loss, okay, I will immediately flip my trade the other way and go short, okay, and play down towards the low. All right, that's the alternative target. So this is what we have for today's trade of the day. Wish you guys all the best. Stay safe, trade safe, because of the US election, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you.